Is that the way you saw it going?
With who?
With Cowboy?
Of course. Of course. I would have loved Cowboy to just dismantle his entire face more than he did.
He fucked that kid up, man. He's a young kid.
Well, he learned a lesson.
I think again he's gonna go back to his pool, because he's not ranked yet, and he's gonna go back to his pool and just destroy those guys. The experience that he learned right now with Cowboy is priceless. Plus, he got put in the big stage on a huge card. Everybody knows his name. It was great. This was the best thing for him.
Mm-hmm.
He learned a good lesson. He learned it early. So and against a real vet, someone that took him to real school. Red dead his ass. Great.
I just wished Cowboy would have turned around and gave him that yeehaw he wanted about when he was on the floor.
Yeah, he said it. He's like, I was just in a bad mood. They interviewed him. They asked him about that. He said, well, I was just in a bad mood, when he brought that up. After the fight, I don't care. I'm hydrated. I'm good, man. So he can say whatever. I don't care. So yeah, he was just not. He was great. He was happy. I'm so excited for Cowboy to hopefully continue this run straight to the 155. It's you know what? If Cowboy does this shit to the 155 with the killers that they're in there right now.
Well, his next fight, if it happens, but he said himself that he doesn't believe it could happen, which would be Conor. Which if it does, and if he beats Conor, would elevate him to being championship fighting.
100% immediately.
Rankings and stuff like that, because he's up there, but he needs to, I guess, prove himself to other people. To me, he's ready to fight a champion, but of course there's other people ahead of him, and
I want Conor to win so bad that I want to see him Cowboy, because I don't want Cowboy to lose either. I want Cowboy to at least have one more fight.
Well, that's what he said.
And then fight. And it's gonna have to be that way, because Conor can't fight till
he's gonna fight another fight first before Conor.
He should 100%. Then I'm okay with it. I want Conor to win, but Conor should fight someone else too, though.
He said this just because he believes that that's the way the UFC is gonna have him do it. But if it's up to him, he would fight Conor next.
He would have fought him last week. Yeah, I just want Conor to win. I want him to get his groove back and see if he's about this life still. If not, let Cowboy. He is. We know for sure he is. He said about Khabib too?
What?
He said that he's been trying to fight Khabib for years. But he always calls out on an injury or some bullshit.
Well, yeah. AKA members were known for that at the time. I mean, look at Kane. As much as I love Kane, injured or going into a fight unprepared with that cheating Verdun.
Cheating Verdun. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, that'd be a great fight to see. Imagine I can just imagine it. Cowboy. It's funny. We talk about the greatest ever, Khabib, Conor, Tony, whoever, right? And watch Cowboy just come in. Yeehaw! This motherfucker gonna take that shit. That'd be crazy.
Hey, that's all Cowboy needs, a belt. He's got.
It's funny how
records like.
And he chooses the worst way to go get it.
The longest road.
The toughest fucking weight. That's crazy. Lightweight division.
Toughest weight and longest road.
Always. Mo. I hope he makes it. I really do, man. That'd be the best thing ever. And a little bit extra. So they were talking about what was it? Askren and Bisping. Did you hear what he said? Askren?
No.
Bisping was asking to promote his podcasts. They're not as successful as ours is. That he wanted him to do some crazy headline. Say something explosive, engaging, controversial, so they can put it right there. And Ben Askren said, well, I'll just say this. I'm gonna smash Robbie Lawler's face, and then 2 weeks later, what's his name? The guy that's fighting Till. That was supposed to fight Diaz.
Oh, Masvidal.
Masvidal. He says, so I'm gonna smash Robbie. 2 weeks later, Masvidal's gonna get hurt, call out the fight, and I'm gonna go smash Till. Dude, he really doesn't like Till. So, that'd be a good fight. Till versus Askren. I want to see that, but I feel like I already know the outcome. Kind of side with Tyron.
I'm just curious to see what I forgot. Askren, Funky Town,
Dude,
Funky Train.
Robbie Lawler's a perfect test for him. It's right off the gate. Right off the gate, we're gonna know if he's made for this or not. Bisping asked him that. He asked him look, people don't know that the people you beat aren't household names. Now, Askren brought up Lima. Apparently, he beat up Lima before everybody knew who he was. So he's like, nobody ever gave me credit for that win. And he also beat Hendricks, I believe. Henderson.
Who did?
Askren. I have to look this up. You know what? This is why it's called No Sabe MMA. Cause I don't know shit. Just start kind of my ass here. So go listen to the Bisping podcast. Find out. Point is, Bisping took it back. Said, hey, you know what? Actually, take it back. You half-ass on people. But he said, how do you feel? And then Askren said, look, I got two answers. One is that I fought these people, and two, I train with Woodley, the best in the UFC. So I know what the best of the UFC offers. So believe me, I think I can take it. I was like, oh shit, that's a good response. I'm excited, man. We'll see, dude. And he's like, I don't have to take the belt. I don't like so many fighters. I can have a different fighter to beat every month that I don't like until Woodley moves on. Until he's gonna fight 2 more times, move up, and then we'll see what happens. They're talking. They're just planning shit out. They both hate Dana. They both dislike Dana. So they're just both just talking. Let's do this. He also brought up. It's pretty cool. They asked him about if he plans to fight Robbie the same way, since he trained with Woodley, trains with Woodley, and Woodley beat Robbie. And he said the thing is, no, I'm gonna do he goes, I'm doing what I'm best at. I'm gonna try to go for takedowns. That's my bread and butter. That's what I'm best at. He goes, Tyron has an ability to not. Tyron can knock out people. He has the highest knockout to strikes percentage or something like that in the UFC. He says that's an ability that I don't have. So I'm gonna go to my bread and butter. Yeah, and I love that. He said, look, if we have to stand for a little bit, because it doesn't guarantee that because I go for a takedown, let's get it. So if I have to stand up a little bit with Robbie, I'm okay. But no, I'm gonna go to what I know, and I love that. It's crazy. It's funny that they both have a very similar style, where they know what's coming, but you can't stop it. Tyron's hand cannon is coming at you. There's no stopping it. Now, and with Ben, he's gonna grab you and pound you. There's no stopping it. It's pretty exciting. No camera.